risk on why I'm bullish in the market, and the DXY dumps as we predicted. Welcome everybody, good morning. Hope all of you are having a wonderful day today. Good afternoon and good night for all those tuning in right now. We are seeing the DXY currently dumping right now in the market, and we talked about how that was actually bullish for Bitcoin, in my opinion, for that short squeeze that we've been talking about, right? So welcome everybody for tuning in. I really do appreciate every one of you. Let's go ahead and start sharing the live stream, right? You see me, I was watching a little bit of Ty Lopez right here, definitely getting into my zone. Let's go ahead and start sharing the live stream with the community. So let's go ahead and pull out the live stream right here. We are officially live. Awesome possum. Let's go ahead and share that with the community. Hope all of you are having a wonderful day. At everyone, we are now live. Come join me. Second day going live today, by the way. Second day. We've been pushing for 2 live streams a day with 1 video as well. So let's go ahead and notify the community with that. Too many messages. Awesome possum. So we got that out of the way. Hope all of you are having a wonderful day today, even though I just repeated myself like 20 times. Let me pull out the live stream right here. Are we officially live? I don't know why my live stream's not pulling out on my phone. Let's go ahead and see. Hold on. Oh yeah, we are officially live. Awesome. Awesome possum. Smash that like button for me, by the way, chat. Does help support the channel. Let's go ahead and give it a minute while we get some people coming in. Alrighty, Ryan, how's it going, bro? Hope you're having a good one, man. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're feeling better, man. How are you doing, by the way? Are you getting any better? Are we getting any news with the doctor so we could go ahead and get done with the procedure? Goldie, how's it going? Good morning, Goldie. Hope you're having a good one. Smash those charts. Yes. Any tokens you want me to go ahead and talk about, Ryan and Goldie, since you guys are the first ones here today on my live stream. Welcome, by the way. I'm assuming it's a happy Monday for you, right? For me, it's still Sunday, by the way, chat. For me, it's still Sunday right now, January 21st. So in a couple hours, you'll see me again. That's a good thing when we go live twice a day, right? You get to catch me twice. I've been uploading some pretty good content, low-key. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I've been uploading some pretty good content with my regular videos right now. As of lately, you see Aurum is the next 1,000 and trade Solana meme coins like a pro using BonkBot. So I would definitely recommend all of you to go ahead and check those 2 videos out if you haven't. And even these last 4 videos, I think I did a pretty good job. Maybe these thumbnails kind of suck a bit. But these thumbnails, I did a little bit better with the thumbnail right now that we have going on. So we're trying to improve, right? We're trying to improve every day. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at how the fear and greed is currently looking at. Greed right now, let me go ahead and refresh this just in case. We are currently at the levels of greed at 55. Next update will be in about 17 hours. So by the time I'm sleeping, waking up, and you're ending your day, we're going to go ahead and get an update on that right now. So greed looking decent, not looking too good, not looking too bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at crypto bubbles. It looks like altcoins are slightly taking a hit right now. Let me go ahead and refresh the page. Yep, it looks like we're a little bit right on there. And the DXY is actually doing what we were expecting it and hoping it was going to do, right? We talked about this possibility of the DXY actually having another red day coming in Monday. Possibly by Tuesday and Wednesday, we might have another one. Typically, we see a reversal on the DXY, followed with 2 to 3 days before we see a major reversal. If we could have the DXY end on a red for 4 days, let's say we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and even Friday, I do think a short squeeze on Bitcoin could happen, right? It is kind of a very, very tight because the day just started, so we can't really go ahead and safely assume that, you know, the dollar is going to go ahead and dump. But even with this update we're seeing right here, we're seeing the dollar struggles to retain gains, options expires, bump yen up. So it looks like there was some options expiring very soon, and that bumped up the yen. So the dollar dumping is actually good, right? I've talked about how a weaker dollar for the market is a bullish sign for the market, and we're actually seeing that with the DXY right now. So it looks like it's playing out pretty well. We're going to see how this RSI does right there. Looking at Bitcoin right now, we are seeing that Bitcoin, unfortunately, did actually end on a red. I didn't realize that. So we're going to go ahead and see how Bitcoin ends on Monday today. It's starting for a lot of you, so we can't go ahead and talk about what could happen just yet, but we're going to go ahead and see if Bitcoin does lose that support, right? A major pump and dump. Are we going to go ahead and lose that $40,000 zone to go ahead and regain back to the $32,000 area that we've been talking about for the longest? Or are we going to have the freaking biggest short squeeze that we've seen in a while with Bitcoin, where we see Bitcoin break past $44,000, $54,000, $57,000, and then see a dump back down to $40,000, right? Right now, I wouldn't be trading freaking Bitcoin, honestly, at these levels where it looks at now. I wouldn't even open a short. Shorting would have been right here. I wouldn't open a short right here. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, but shorting or longing right here, I just don't see any reason why. Obviously, if you do long and you do get a short squeeze, then that's going to be like the most bullish thing ever. You're going to make a lot of money, but with high risk comes high reward, right? So we're going to go and see where Bitcoin goes. And if you are looking to go ahead and trade Bitcoin or any altcoins, go ahead and check out BingX and MEXC. Currently, both of these exchanges are non-KYC. We also have Bybit right here offering up to $30,000 in sign-up bonuses. And if you already created an account with MEXC and BingX, do me a huge favor by creating another one. Create one for your dog or something, you know. Support the channel. Check out NordVPN, 69% off with 3 months extra. And I will be doing a trading challenge starting this month of February. So that's going to be my goal. I'm going to go ahead and make a video on how to use leverage and make money trading on MEXC and BingX. So if you definitely want to go ahead and check that out, let me know. We already talked about that. I think we talked about it with Goldie not that long ago about starting a trading challenge. She said she wanted me to see what I could do with $100, right? It's very, very possible. I've turned $100 into 20 grand in like 2 weeks, but the amount of risk you have to take, it's very, very freaking high. So it's going to be a pretty good challenge to say the least, right? But that's what challenges are supposed to be. So we're going to see what we could do. Let's see how quick. Maybe I do a video of like AI versus me, like who makes more money, AI or I make more money, and who blows up the account the quickest. $100, it's pretty good, dude, but honestly, it's going to be difficult. I'll say that. It's going to be very, very difficult, but it's possible because I've done it once. I've even traded last time a $25 account into like 150. So it's very, very possible, but the risk you have to take on is very, very high. And that's something that it's going to be really, really fun. So maybe I make a trading challenge where I go ahead and do some, I set up an AI bot on BingX where it trades for me on futures with $100, and then we do $100 on like MEXC or BingX as well, but me trading it, right? Me leverage trading it myself. And I think that'd be pretty cool. And then we could also do another challenge where we only trade meme tokens on Solana. I think that'd be a really cool freaking trading challenge. Like, which one can you make the most money, right? Is it going to be the AI bot? Is it going to be leverage trading? Or is it going to be Solana meme coin trading? I think that'd be a really fun challenge. Let me know what all of you think down below. But yeah, very, very excited for that challenge. Yeah, see, it was Goldie. So is there anything in particular you want me to talk about, Goldie? I mean, pretty much the day's starting for a lot of you. We're seeing a little bit of news right here. JP Morgan warns of incoming Bitcoin sell-off with anticipation of $3 billion of grayscale outflow. So this is actually, what is that? Is that today's news? Yes, it's actually today's news. Global investment JP Morgan has warned the additional outflow from Grayscale's Bitcoin fund, cautioning that it will put further pressure on Bitcoin prices over the coming weeks. The bank's analyst also explained that the $3 billion inflow into new spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds reflects a rotation from existing Bitcoin vehicles or from retail investors shifting from digital wallets held with exchange/retail brokers to cheaper spot Bitcoin ETFs. JP Morgan warns of looming Bitcoin sell-off Analyst Nicholas shared his Bitcoin price outlook on LinkedIn Friday, specifically the impact of spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds, launches and outflows from Grayscale Bitcoin Fund. Grayscale is converted into Bitcoin Trust into a spot Bitcoin ETF after the U.S. securities of SEC approved it along with 10 other funds. The Bitcoin price declined by more than 10% since the launch of the spot. JP Morgan analysts described it appears that profit taking, i.e. buy the rumor, sell the news, fact dynamics took place in recent days as we had previously feared. The price of BTC rose past $47,000 in anticipation of the spot Bitcoin ETF approval, but dropped after the approval at the time of the writing. The cryptocurrency, they should have just said the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is trading at 41,697. The 1.5 billion in outflow from the Grayscale GBTC fund in particular has acted as a drag. It looks like GBTC investors who over the past year had been buying the GBTC fund at the significant discount to NAV to position for the eventual ETF conversion has been taking full profit post ETF conversion by exiting the Bitcoin space entirely rather than shifting to cheaper spot Bitcoin ETFs. I've been hearing about that. I heard about that apparently it was cheaper to go ahead and get the ETF than actually holding on to GBTC shares, you know? So we'll see, you know, are we going to go ahead and have a dump? You know, it's quite interesting, right? When there's big companies like this, like JP Morgan and all these kind of news sources coming out about these bearish case scenarios or bullish case scenarios, I actually like to think of the opposite narrative, right? Everybody was very excited about, you know, the ETF taking us to new all-time highs and how, you know, Bitcoin was going to hit $1 million and whatnot. And I was actually saying the opposite, right? So is this the same case where, you know, now analysts are telling us that we should be expecting a Bitcoin sell-off, yet should we go ahead and trust them, right? Terraform Labs declares bankruptcy on Delaware. Terraform Labs recently lost a case with the U.S. judge ruled that Luna, MIR, are securities and are currently facing a class action lawsuit in Singapore. Interesting. Was it Do Kwon? Dude, I remember watching his interviews and him talking about how Luna wasn't a Ponzi. Funniest thing ever, you know, very, very confident guy, really went ahead and convinced a lot of people that his token wasn't Ponzi. But the way it was pegged, it was just the dumbest thing. It was just the dumbest way to have a dollar pegged to, I think it was pegged to Bitcoin as well. So obviously there's going to be some sort of correction in Bitcoin or whatever underlying asset that it was pegged to, of course, is going to freaking fall, right? It's almost kind of, it's actually common sense, I would say, but I guess that's not the case. I wonder if I'm sure he knew there was a possibility of a collapse, but was it actually intentionally, right? Terra Labs and its founder Do Kwon currently face the prospect of class action lawsuit in Singapore, as well as a trial in the U.S. from the SEC regarding the collapse of Terra USD. I never really looked into the case, but from what I understood, I understood a lot of the underlying assets they had pegged as to USDT or the Terra Luna stablecoin. It was pegged to Bitcoin, from what I understood. Correct me if I'm wrong from there. But not much news besides that. Besides the fact also that I mentioned, you know, bets were rise on strikes above $45,000 to $46,000 on Thursday. So that kind of gave me a feeling that there's a possibility that we could go ahead and see some sort of short squeeze happening. So that's quite interesting. I'm kind of sticking to the narrative. We'll see where things go. As I mentioned, you really can't predict a short squeeze. I guess you could just go ahead and see the amounts of shorts and all that. I don't know how to go ahead and do that. I would definitely like to go ahead and know that. But besides that, yeah, there's not really much going on in the market right now, at least for my time zone. Hey, Tillery, how's it going, bro? Maya, how's it going, bro? Hope you're having a good one. Hope all of you are having a good one. Any tokens you want me to talk about today? So yeah, DXY is doing our thing. We're going to see if DXY continues to drop. If it dumps, we will go ahead and see some sort of upside on Bitcoin, in my opinion. Daily still holding on around this $40,000 support. As soon as we lose this $40,000 support, guys, it might be a time to go ahead and short Bitcoin down to $32,000. Looking at the 4-hourly as well, we see that we are struggling around the 41,777. So short term, if we were to go ahead and continue to get rejected at 41,000, let's say 41,900, let's call it 49,900. If we continue to get rejected at these zones, you could go ahead and expect Bitcoin to finally begin that collapse down to that $32,000 range. And if we do go ahead and see a breakout to above $42,000, I will expect us to go ahead and break past this area of resistance around 42.99, taking us past $44,000, and maybe around this range we could see some sort of short squeeze taking Bitcoin to that $54,000 to $57,000 range. I know it sounds quite crazy because everybody's super bearish right now, but you know, Bitcoin still hasn't lost that support, and as long as Bitcoin continues to, you know, hold around the support, we really can be full on bearish. It's kind of about being a little bit neutral. But as I mentioned, the reasons why I'm a little bullish is because the DXY is coming down. We also do see that the US 100 has continued to make new all-time highs. You've actually made S&P actually made new all-time highs on Friday of last week, something that the market hasn't done in the past 2 years. So with that being said, I also do see the US 100 and the S&P probably reaching some sort of top near, but I do believe there's still a little bit more room for this to go ahead and run up, and we're going to go ahead and see, and that's where there's a possibility Bitcoin could go ahead and follow, right? Hope all of you are having a good one today. So yeah, everything's looking kind of well for me. I would say, in my opinion, everything's looking pretty good. Obviously, altcoins are still kind of slightly taking a hit. I did mention that it does seem like we are in altcoin season. As you see right here, we are getting notified that we are officially on altcoin season on the altcoin season index. Obviously, this is not something I would recommend all of you to rely all your bets on or all your money on, but so far this indicator has been helping us. Looking at the monthly, it does look like altcoin season is not here, so we do have to go ahead and wait on that. But we have been seeing a lot of these altcoins they started pumping these last couple weeks ago, right? So it's not too scary to see altcoins not really doing too much. I think we're going to go ahead and get a little bit more information on the altcoins as soon as Bitcoin decides to do his move. I think there's a lot of undecisiveness in the market. Obviously, if you bet on longs or shorts and it goes in your favor, you're going to make a lot of money. But also, if it goes the opposite way because there's no confirmation, the market's still neutral, in my opinion. I'm aiming more for a bullish market, but obviously that's why we always wait for confirmation, right? We don't want to go ahead and get too much on our emotions and say it's going to go green because we say so, right? We want to go ahead and wait for that confirmation. And Bitcoin, it's still waiting for that confirmation. Whether it breaks to the downside, whether it pumps to the upside, the market's going to quickly react as soon as that happens. And that's kind of what we're waiting for right now. As well, we have been seeing a lot of these meme tokens taking off during Friday and the weekend. A lot of them are kind of taking a little breather right now, but one of them that I just actually made a video on, it's called, that Tillery actually sent over to me today, this morning. It's called Anita Max Win, currently sitting at a 67.85 million market cap, liquidity at 1 million, 8,000 holders and over 1,000 million. I think that's how you freaking say. I don't know, dude. A lot of freaking circulating supply. It's not as crazy as the trillions or the billions. I always thought this would have been the billions, but I guess not, right? Anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. How do you say this? 1,000 million? I guess it's 1,000 million, right? And it has over $14.23 million in volume. Was created back on January 4th. I am actually just got done making a video, so I will be uploading that later on today, so you will go ahead and see that. But with that being said, on this token's literally, the narrative is because of freaking Drake. like as crazy as it sounds, there's been a lot of freaking memes on Drake as of lately, you know, some of them being like Drake's dog, Drake's cats, like all these kind of dumb meme tokens. Like that's what meme tokens are, right? And I guess apparently meme token Drake said something on his stream, and I'll go ahead and play you the video of the reason why this token's getting so hyped up and the reason why it's at such high crazy market cap.
Ladies with gentle hands, this is my alter ego. Anita Max Win. Anita Max Win.
Oh my god, bro, you can't make this thing up. Dude, literally making money out of thin air, huh? Zero taxes, zero team tokens, supposedly, and the ticker symbol is WIN. I'll go ahead and share that with you on the link. I'll go ahead and share you this chart onto the chat for all of you to go ahead and check out if you want to go ahead and check that out. Obviously, do consider these tokens are high risk, high reward. But the good thing about these tokens right now, I did mention we are in this risk on narrative right now. So it could be worth, throwing a few dollars in here. I haven't jumped into it yet. I'll go ahead and keep my eyes on this. See how this thing reacts. But at a 67 million market cap, I kind of feel like I'm a little late. But who knows, you know what I mean? Maybe this thing's going to be bigger than what we all think. And there's a possibility this thing could hit $1 billion market cap, and that's due to the fact that it hasn't been listed on any exchanges yet. I don't know why, but I feel like with the branding, this thing's probably going to go ahead and get listed on like a crypto.com. I don't know. I have a feeling like with the branding, this thing's going to go ahead and do it. It's like, it's so big with like with Drake and all of that. I don't know. I really don't see. The thing is with these tokens, it's very difficult to understand the hype behind them. But it's just at 67 million. What can I say, right? What can I freaking say about that? Inspiration, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a good one today, man. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so this token's going through the roof. It's been created in a while. I'll keep my eyes on this. I'll probably go ahead and consider throwing a little bit of dollars in here as soon as I go ahead and get paid, because I do see this thing potentially going up higher. I think $1 billion is possible, even at a 300 million. How much would a 300 million take us to? That's still an additional 10 to 20x, dude. Realistically, even if it was to hit, let's say $1 billion market cap, this thing will still take us to over a 20-30x. So yeah, this is quite crazy. This is a quite crazy token right here. So we're going to go ahead and see how that narrative plays off. I talked about the narrative yesterday. I made a video on Aurum. I'm quite bullish on this one too. This thing has dumped since. I think it dumped over like 50%, which I kind of mentioned on the video, I think. It dumped actually 70%. So I talked about it. I think I made a video yesterday and it began a dump as soon as I made a video. So I made a video, yeah, yesterday I made a video. So this thing has dumped ever since about 67%, which I figured this thing was going to dump. But I'm still quite bullish. I think I might go ahead and load up on this one. I think I might load up, not that much. See, the thing is with a lot of these tokens, especially these Solana meme tokens, all you really want to throw in is like $50, man. Honestly, like 50 to $40. All it takes is one of those to go ahead and hit, 30, 40, 50, 100x. And now you're turning your $100 into possibly 10 grand, right? That's all it really takes. All it takes is one play. So even if you spread out your money, let's say if we were to throw, $100 on Aurum, $100 on Win, and it does let's say 100x, that's already $20,000 right there. Right, so that's all we really need. We just need 2 successful plays. In order for that to really happen, we have to go ahead and take on a little risk, right? So whether it's you're playing with $200, you're gambling with $200 to $300, you throw in $50 into, let's say, Aurum, Win, and then you go ahead and choose another one to gamble with. That's one of the ways that I've seen a lot of these whales, Solana whales early on make money, is by throwing like literally 10, 20, $40, and then they go ahead and do like 20,000%, right? It's just really all a probability. It's just all about probabilities, Chad. It's going to be very difficult to go ahead and hit that one big player all at once. And I feel like that's why a lot of people lose a lot of money on the meme tokens. And I'm talking about based on experience, right? Because we all want to go ahead and hit that one meme token that changes our lives, right? That one token. And sometimes because we're investing all of our time and energy into one token and our money, there's other tokens pumping in the back end, right? So because we're fully dedicated into that, there's sometimes a probability of us actually making money from that token minimizes due to the fact that we're putting all of our eggs in one basket. And then if the play never turns out or plays out well, you wasted a lot of time and energy and money on a token that you could have been throwing your money on another project and you could have been making a lot more money, right? With these Solana meme tokens, that's why I showed everybody. I made a video on how you could go ahead and leverage, or not leverage trade, sorry, how you could go ahead and trade Solana meme tokens like a pro. I just made that video recently. Let me go ahead and show you that real quick. This video right here, and the reason why I showcase that, because let's say you want to start off with $100, you throw in like $40 into these meme tokens, and some of them make like a 20-30x. You just go ahead and pull out your money and just duplicate the same system over and over again, and eventually one of them is going to go ahead and hit a home run. And that's really how these meme tokens work, right? It's very, very difficult. Yes, you could get lucky where like the first token you jump into, you throw in $1,000 and it makes you $500,000 or $100,000 plus. Very, very possible. But if you're very limited on funds, and let's say you only have about $1,000 a month to invest, or a little bit more, you know, all it takes is one project to get you wrecked. And as soon as you get wrecked, it's going to take you a lot. It's going to take a lot longer for you to recover from that loss. And then two, you're going to be missing out on a lot of freaking plays. Like for example, when I got wrecked on these last couple plays, if I would have never, you know, gone all in with that mentality, I threw in about like 3-4 SOL on some of these meme tokens. I just dumped, dude. And I was just trying to double my money, but run. And I would have still been gambling right now. And I would say gambling because it's not really trading too much. These tokens are all gambles. It's really like which token's going to be the one that's going to rug pull on you. No one really knows, right? So that's kind of the reason why you have to spread out your money a little bit. Inspiration says, you have not answered to my message on X. Also, you have not made the chirp video as you promised to us. I haven't received any messages on X, bro. I haven't seen any video. I mean, I haven't seen any messages on X. I haven't received any messages. Yeah, I have no messages on X. I don't know if you messaged the correct account, but I have no messages from you on X. And I will be making that video on chirp this week. I've been really busy, man. I've been really busy. But if you could go ahead and break down, you know, one of the most bullish reasons why I should talk about this project, like if there's any exclusive news coming out, let me know. I'm not. Is that you right now? You just messaged me. Okay, I just got your message. Yeah, so just get me an information about the project specifically. Just get me any information about the project specifically, like if there's anything brand new coming out. We do see Chirply has officially on the 15th. So they're doing a bridge. Okay, so now they're live on Ethereum. Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to take my time to go ahead and look into this. Why not get paid for your influence on X, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram? It's pretty cool. I mean, I like what they do. It's kind of almost like pretty much. I wish they had YouTube, bro. Yeah, but just send me as much information that you would say. Just send me as much information as you would think it's very important to go ahead and talk about. But yeah, I'll go ahead and just remind me, bro. I already have your message here, so I finally got your message. Just send me the message. This thing's, yeah, the liquidity locked is pretty good. I mean, if I know you could connect me to the team, but if there's like any way that you could just go ahead and send me the info, that'd be best, bro, to be honest. It makes it more efficient for me to make content, right? The most difficult part when it comes to making videos, I would say, it's coming out with the research and trying to stay with the narrative, right? The problem is like it's sometimes better as a content creator to focus on what's trending, because that's how you could go ahead and capitalize on views and new subscribers, right? So like if I'm putting out my time on like other tokens, like right now, like Binance tokens are not really a thing, you know. Ethereum tokens are not really a thing right now. So like priority comes like Solana meme tokens, even though I really don't like Solana, and that's just due to the fact that, you know, the Solana ecosystem is what's trending right now. So like what's trending is what gets more views and clicks, right? And that's what gets more exposure to people. So that's kind of the only reason why I've been focusing a little bit more on the Solana tokens, and I've been talking about Solana, because there's a lot of hype. And in order to go ahead and build the channel, it's I have to go ahead and follow what's trending, right? It's not like I can't go ahead and do the opposite and talk about a topic and then not get any traction out of it. So that's kind of the only reason why I haven't focused on Ethereum tokens. And the narratives have changed so quickly, right? We went from Solana back in November, where like it really took off in December. And then we had like the Bitcoin ETFs, right? So, no, yeah, I'll definitely make a video, but like if you could just go ahead and just write me a message with the reasons why this project's bullish and the reason why you see, you know, bullishness in this project with the Ethereum bridge, it makes it a lot easier for me to go ahead and rack up a video very quickly. Because realistically, like I mentioned, like the priority is mostly on these Solana tokens just because of the hype. So if you could stick to Solana tokens, that'd be great, but I'll definitely go ahead and do a video on that. Tillery, yeah, I just bought more Anita. Nice. Yes, be diverse on your bags. I agree, bro. Would you prefer cross or ISO when trading, bro? I would say ISO, bro. Cross, you don't want to go ahead and use cross due to the fact that they will have YouTube too. Nice, bro. If they have YouTube, that'd be one of the best ways to get revenue, right? So I really like what Chirply does. Like as I mentioned, dude, my head's been all over the place. So I have no excuses. I forget very, very easily, and that's something that I've been working on. Like now I literally have, like, I've been putting up a list every day where I have ideas and I put them down on a docs, like a WordPress, and I just go, or docs, whatever it's freaking, Google Docs. And I literally put a title of the video because it's been very, very difficult for me to go ahead and come out with ideas. And as I mentioned, it's all about just taking the time of day and doing it. But I would say you need to do ISO, bro. By the way, use your MEXC ref code. Maybe I'll start trading next month. Nice, man. Very, very excited. I'm actually going to be starting a $100 challenge on next month as well. So actually, probably this coming up week to probably next month, I'll go ahead and start trading I'm going to do a $100 trading challenge. Let's see how that goes. I appreciate it, by the way. Damn, I just seen a 13K buy on Anita. Yeah, dude, Anita's going through the freaking roof, dude. I wish we would have found out about that project earlier. I'm surprised I haven't even heard about that till now. Or maybe I have, but I just never realized that. I'm not on Twitter as much, that's why. Honestly, realistically, I'm not on Twitter as much, and that's where the money's at, Twitter. Twitter is where all the freaking money's at. But yeah, you're seeing some pretty big, decent whales, bro. I mean, $2,000, like, I would probably never do that, but obviously these people feel pretty confident. Even if you were to put $2,000 to $1,000, and this thing was to like literally 4x, that's already $4,000. But I don't know. I wouldn't throw in that kind of money on these tokens, at least not now. Because I feel like with $1,000, you can make a lot more money leverage trading with a lower risk, in my opinion. Unless you kind of just want to have the mentality where you just, you know, grab some money and just throw it and just watch it grow over time. But yeah, dude, if they have the YouTube for that social media platform that you just mentioned, Inspiration, I think that'd be Chirply. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and see how these meme tokens do this week, but I'm definitely going to go ahead and be looking at Solana as well. I'm going to be making a video on this. I just made a video on Anita, so expect that video coming in probably in the next couple hours. I'm going to go ahead and upload the video as soon as I'm done with I'm going to go ahead and edit the video as soon as I'm done with this live stream. And then Salama right now, this one's also a video that I'm going to make on right now. So go ahead and comment down below. Let me know if you're watching this live, or reach out to me on Twitter, message me directly and be like, hey bro, like, can you go ahead and check out this project and possibly make a video on this? By the way, too, go ahead and join my Discord. You could go ahead and let me know down there as well. Let me go ahead and post that link. Where is it at? Can't wait for the trading challenge. I'd be up for that one. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. That's gonna be. It's definitely going to be a challenge. I'll say that, Ryan. I'll definitely say that's going to be a challenge. Like, I'm thinking of like multiple challenges just to go ahead and make it a little bit more fun. And the fact that we are entering this risk on market, I think that's where, you know, we can make a lot of money leverage trading, dude. Like, if the market just does what it's supposed to do in the next couple of days, and we do see this reversal onto altcoins without even having to trade the meme tokens on leverage, you could be making a lot of freaking money. Right now, Solana looks like it's still consolidating in this phase. So honestly, probably in the beginning of February will probably be a good sign for us to know, or by the end of this week, where the market's going to be heading. So definitely keep your eyes out on that. I'm going to go ahead and wait, I think I'm going to wait until I get a signal to go ahead and long or short this market. But right now I wouldn't be doing much. I wouldn't go ahead and position myself just yet, because this could be a little fake out and it could literally wreck a lot of longs, like literally just dump like this and then just skyrocket, or do the reverse where it literally just, you know, if you're going short, it does a short squeeze and it goes the opposite way. So right now we're at some very, very risky territories that the market's right now waiting to decide where it wants to head up. Does it want to head up to the downside? Does it want to head up to the upside? You know, I hate to tell you that because people don't want to hear that, right? It's like, dude, tell me where the heck it's going to go. But right now the market's undecisive. Right now it's not a good time to trade, in my opinion. This is not the time to be trading right now. This is the time to go ahead and just, you know, stay on the sidelines and get ready to enter a position, right? So if it goes to the upside, you know, so Bitcoin dumps, there's a possibility altcoin season. It says we're already here, but we haven't really seen the movement just yet, right? So as soon as that happens, we're going to be taking off, and leverage trading is going to be our partner to make this money. Literally, if the market's going in our favor, we'll be able to print literally money, almost literally for free. Like, imagine entering a Solana long around these zones right here. Like, you would have never lost money. I mean, look at this. You would have never gotten close to liquidation if you would have entered a long right here back in October when we were talking about, you know, Solana. And then we were trading Solana around this zone right here, around October, November, around the zone right here around November. This is where we were making a lot of freaking money with the meme tokens right here. You know, so if we could go ahead and capture a movement like this one more time, we could be making very freaking easy money, like super easy money, especially even if it falls to the downside, because there's no actual major areas of support either. So there's going to be a lot of money to be made shorting either Solana or longing it, but we just don't know where it's going to go. We need to get that signal first telling us, hey, you know what? Market has reached the top. Let's go ahead and pivot. But the thing is, that's why a lot of the meme tokens on Solana have been pumping, right? So right now it's all about just being a little bit more patient and just waiting for that signal to happen. If you're trading this market right now, it's you're kind of pretty much gambling, because there might be some trade setups for some positions. But right now, overall, I don't think the market has given us a green light of where it's going to go. I think it's going to go to the upside. But I'm going to wait for a confirmation. Until the confirmation has been given that is going to tell us, hey, you know what? The market is ready to pump. That's where I'm going to be feeling a little bit more comfortable longing. But right now, when I was trading the market, let's say, what was it? Last week, I was trading the market a few days ago, and I was trading Solana on this breakout right here. Yes, I made some money, but then I got wrecked right here right away because I forgot to put a stop loss. I think Goldie got wrecked too with me on that. I forgot to put a stop loss. So I have to get in the habit of putting a stop loss, because with meme tokens, I would never put a stop loss, because when you put a stop loss on meme tokens, you get wrecked. Crypto boss Andrew, how's it going, buddy? Who has a copycat? Goldie. Think you have a copycat. Who has a copycat? Crypto boss Andrew, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a good one, bro. It will also be good to start AMA with projects, then their communities will become your subscribers. I agree with you. Inspiration, I mean, if you could connect me with the team at Chirply, bro, and we can have like a AMA happen and all that, like, I'm definitely down. The thing is, it just takes a lot of freaking work to do, bro. You know what I mean? So like it takes I'm a copy. I think you have a copycat. Who's a copycat? Who's copying me? Is there another ALTCOIN John here in the chat or what? Yeah, the thing is, as I'm saying, the thing is, the problem is sometimes when I'm trading, it gets very, very difficult to go ahead and like focus on the DeFi sector as well. Like the thing is, chat, it's like as soon as I start trading the markets again, like all I'm thinking about is trading the markets, right? Like I'm literally like dedicating my time and energy into looking at these positions. So like, you know, when it comes to collaborating with, let's say, projects, I really have to go out my way, message them on Twitter, Telegram, and really beg pretty much to connect me, right? So like if any of you have connections with any projects that you guys have connections with and could go ahead and like set that up for me and like, you know, introduce me, like I'm more than glad to go ahead and set up, you know, AMAs and do all that. I mean, I had multiple teams, like with Ryan, I met the Beep team through Ryan. You know, Ryan did that introduction to me. Also the Mellow team, you know, and that's how we were doing, you know, AMAs. We were doing Twitter Spaces back in like July and stuff, and that was because I got the intro to a lot of you. So if any of you are like very tight with these communities and know the developers or anybody, and could connect me where we could go ahead and do like, you know, exclusive AMAs or exclusive chats, like, dude, I'm more than welcome. It's just getting that introduction. To me, when I'm looking for these positions, is like I'm looking to make content, I'm doing research, I'm also sometimes trading. So, you know, going out my way to do these introductions with these communities definitely does take a lot of work and energy that I would rather focus on putting it into making content. Honestly, like I'd rather put that energy into making content for all of you, trading, and then just pretty much looking at the market. That's what I would rather, you know, focus my energy, because with a lot of these tokens, like you could put all your energy, and I've done it before. Yes, it's very successful. I could grow a lot of subscribers that way. But then if the project dumps, a lot of those subscribers are not going to be loyal subscribers. Like probably a handful of them will be. Like I had a lot of people tuning in with the Pepe 2 community. And there's very few till this day now that still watch my channel, you know. There's a lot of you that I met you through Pepe 2, right? But, you know, most of them that are subscribed don't really watch my content anymore because I'm not talking about the Pepe 2 community. So that's the thing that kind of sucks when I just make like a few videos just fully influenced about a community. You know, there's going to be a small percentage where my numbers are going to go up, my views, my subscribers, but as soon as I'm done talking about the project, literally all of that kind of just goes down the drain. And even now, I put in a lot of energy and work into Pepe 2, hoping that, you know, it would have paid off. I did get a lot of subscribers that way, but now I have there's a handful of you that I met through Pepe 2, which was the opportunity. But as far as like loyal subscribers, are very, very few. You know, there's a handful of you that have been following me in the journey since the beginning. There's a handful of you that have been following me since Pepe 2. And then most of them just are gone. So if you could do that introduction, man, like I would be more than glad. Scammer on Discord. Can you send me a screenshot, Goldie? Can you send me a screenshot? Is he on our Discord or where is he at? Like, is he sending messages or something? If you could do me a huge favor, Goldie, if you could go ahead and send me a message on Discord. You could just send it right here on Discord directly on general chat, or if you could go ahead and send it to me on Twitter, that would be great. I mean, there's really not much I could do, but just, you know, just be on the lookout, chat. If there's anybody reaching out to you on Discord, acting as it's me, you know, sending links or, you know, telling you to send money, don't do it. I will never ask for any of that. And if I do, I'll let you know. But reach out to me always directly, right? Also on Twitter as well, ALTCOIN John. This is my my account. I'm not sure if there's anybody impersonating me on that, but you know, reach out to me directly, right? Reach out to me directly or confirm with me on live stream. I will send it later. Awesome. I really do appreciate you, Goldie. So just be on the lookout for that, chat. All right, Goldie, you have a good one. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll end trading. So that's really what my main focus is at the moment. I did have other jobs at the moment too. I was working for a while back. I was working for MEXC. I was working for MEXC like a while back, like a few months ago. Stopped doing that. So I've worked in the Web3 space. I worked in the Web3 space these last couple months. Inspiration says, don't worry, I will manage everything for you and introduce you. Awesome, bro. If you could go ahead and do that, I'd really appreciate that, because Ryan did that for me. And this other guy named Andrew, shout out to Andrew and Ashley, they introduced me to Beep, and that's how I got the community, dude. So that's really how I met Ryan and a lot of you. It's really cool. It's really cool how the power of community with, you know, just sharing something in common as crypto could go far. Go a long ways, right? So damn, dude, look at this. What's up with this candlestick? Let's go ahead and refresh that. Let's see how that thing looks. Okay, there you go. It was some sort of problem that was going on there, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it on my end, chat. There's not much I have to go ahead and say. I pretty much said everything that I needed to say. If there's anything else specifically that you want me to go ahead and do some research on, any other projects or anything, just go ahead and let me know. I'll be ending this live stream in like 10 to 15 minutes. I could probably go a little bit further, probably like almost 20 minutes max. But I'll give it about like five minutes to see if there's any other questions or any other tokens you want me to go ahead and talk about. If there's any tokens you want to shill that are meme tokens, just go ahead and post a smart contract down below, right? Because I do need to go ahead and edit another video. So I'm going to go ahead and edit a video right now as soon as I'm done. And then I'm going to try to aim to make another video. I'm kind of tired. I'm going to be honest. I'm freaking tired. I'm freaking tired. Like, I want to go to sleep, but I'm gonna go ahead. I was tired to even do this live stream, right? But that's the work we're putting in. So smash that like button for me. It really does. Not only does it help support the channel, chat, but it really helps out the channel a lot. And two, it really motivates me even more, right? It really does motivate me a lot when I'm seeing all of your guys' reactions, when you're commenting down below, interacting with the chat. One of the other ways to go ahead and support me is by using my links down below. MEXC and BingX are both non-KYC platforms. You also have Bybit giving all the way up to $30,000 and NordVPN 69% off with 3 months extra. So that is one of the best ways to go ahead and support me too, is by using the links down below. These are exchanges and tools you're going to use anyway, so might as well support me, you know. And if you don't want to go ahead and do any of that, just go ahead and smash that like button, or you know, just literally comment. It really does go a long ways, right? So we're gonna go ahead and give it a few more minutes. I'll give it 5 more minutes. I'll see what else we could go ahead and find. I'll go ahead and give you all 5 minutes, whether you're driving or whatever the case is. I'll go ahead and see what else you can find in the market, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream because I do have to edit a video and I'm pretty exhausted and tired. But I'm not gonna make the excuse. I'm gonna go ahead and edit that video. So right now, looking at the Bitcoin rainbow chart, we do see that we are in this accumulation zone right now at the moment. We are also entering the freaking Bitcoin halving, which is actually coming in the next couple, I don't want to say in the next couple days, but it's actually about 99 days. Dude, I feel like it's been in 99 days since forever. Like, there's no way it's still in 99 days. I guess it is. 99 days into the Bitcoin halving. In April 2024, the block reward will be reduced from 6.25 Bitcoin per block to 3.125. Damn, dude. So like literally half of the supply, or not half, half of the freaking of the block is gonna get reduced. That's insane. Bitcoin having explained. The Bitcoin block rewards halves every 210,000 blocks, or approximately every 4 years. The regular reduction in Bitcoin's inflation rate is called a halving. The halving sliced off first 50% of Bitcoin mining rewards from 50 to 25 Bitcoins per block. Back then, the impact of halving was not priced in. The community was watching anxiously as the closing price of the halving day was $12.20 in the months after the first halving in 2012. The network hash rate and difficulty decline as less profitable miners turn off machines and reduce costs. However, by early 2013, Bitcoin kicked off its first major bull run, surging from $13 to $1,000 by year's end. The fears of miners' capitulations were proven largely unfounded. The network hummed along, and the Bitcoin community learned an early lesson. Halvings are bullish for Bitcoin network and the price of Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and see what the second one says. July 9th, 2016. Bracing for a boom, the second halving reduced the block reward by another 50% from 25 to 12.5 BTC. The community anticipated another bull run driven by the halving, as the memories of 2012 were still fresh. Many predicted a price boom, but some also warned that a smaller mining reward could depress the mining profits and harm the network. We all know what happened next. Bitcoin had an incredible run in 2017. Its price went up to nearly $20,000 by the end of the year, and this was the first time cryptocurrencies in the global limelight that set the stage for an even bigger bull run for 4 years down the road. 2020, 1 million more. The third halving, half the mining reward again. So predictable yet so groundbreaking, with the mining reward slash 6.25 BTC per block. Bitcoin was getting ready for another bull run. Speculation abounded about growing institutional adoption as Bitcoin as a hedge for inflation. After the halving, the price of Bitcoin surged once again. The community was ready. By this time, they had learned the lesson already. Halving day was eagerly anticipated, but the real celebration did not kick off until the incredible bull run of 2021. Many anticipated history will repeat itself in 2024. The next halving, who would have guessed it, reduced the mining reward again by 3.125 BTC per block. The community is eagerly anticipating this milestone. It will make Bitcoin supply even scarcer and hopefully introduce a new Bitcoin bull run. Bitcoin built-in halving stand out as a unique feature that adds predictable control over its supply insurance. Other cryptocurrencies have tried to copy its model, but no other blockchain has had the same success with halvings, inflation reductions as Bitcoin. Of course, some critics have argued that halvings are unnecessary and Bitcoin supply could have simply been capped at 21 million with all units released immediately, but Satoshi wisely recognized the importance of gradual rule-based insurance at his role in increasing adoption and fairness. Bitcoin would not be where it's at today without the halvings. Halvings also forged links between each generation of Bitcoin users. Those who have participated in 2012 have watched the community grow and pass new milestones, and those who joined in 2020 looked earlier halvings of context of Bitcoin's roots. Halvings remind the community of how far we've come. It's pretty cool. Really, really cool. I do believe by the end of this year, probably, we will go ahead and see, by the end of 2024, entering 2025, we could probably see Bitcoin entering at around, in my opinion, I think over $80,000. I think over $80,000. And this is kind of the reason why I'm very bullish for the market overall, right? We should be longing the freaking market, dude. Long the market. If you could learn how to leverage trade, like literally in the next couple months, it's going to take a while, because I learned how to leverage trade back in March and April. And when I really got some success after March from blowing up multiple accounts, my first success was around October. That's when I turned $100 into 20,000. So it takes a while, But because I know what to do and what not to do now, I could go ahead and pass on that information, right? So the sooner you get to go ahead and understand how to use these tools, the quicker you're going to go ahead and be able to make money in this market without having to get wrecked a lot, right? It doesn't mean you're not going to go ahead and get wrecked, because I still get wrecked till this day. But there's definitely a lot of lessons learned in the last couple months, in the last years as well, of how Bitcoin moves and how a lot of these narratives played out, right? So if you are new to the friggin' cryptocurrency industry as of like in the last couple months or so, this first year or back in 2020, whatever the case is, welcome for all of you. If you have never seen what a bull run looks like, dude, you like literally make money out of thin air. Like literally, you could almost throw your money on anything and it runs up, right? But in order to go ahead and do that, you have to understand how to navigate around this market and how to use these tools. And I do want to say welcome everybody that is tuning in to this new bull run. I mean, that's pretty much it with everything I have to go ahead and say personally. I hoped all of you enjoyed this video today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll go ahead and catch all of you on to the next one. Catch you later on. Take care. Have a great rest of your day, by the way. And good night to all of those